Hey, what's up, everybody? Yes, it's been a pretty low level week. It's gonna be a big weekend for Pokemon Go. I'm in Chicago right now, about to finish up my Giordano's famous stuffed crust pizza. Yep. So I'm gonna do that, and then we'll talk some Pokemon. Oh yes. Well, that was good. Tore that pizza up. All right, so let's get into, I guess, this week and a half of Pokemon Go news. Just got this on because trying to keep my braids fresh, but it also keeps my head a little bit more. Anyways, Destiny shirt on. As I played Destiny 2, I actually finished the game Destiny 2 last week, I believe. The first, I haven't done the expansion pack, but we're not here for that. We're here for Pokemon Go, right? All right. So first thing first, we're going to talk about these EX raids. Okay. There's another set of EX raids coming out on the 26th, and I have another pass. This is my third pass. And what sucks about it again, I have to work again on that day. So I don't know what I'm gonna do, if I'm just gonna skip it again, or maybe have one of my my raid friends that are in Dallas do the raid for me if they're doing the raid also. It is on Saturday the 26th, I believe. Yeah, and that's it's an evening. And what I've noticed about it, it's not an hour long no more. It's only 45 minutes, so it's a little bit different. So that really sucks for me. But maybe I can get a second Mewtwo. Maybe not. Maybe I will. Maybe not. We'll see. Once again, shout out to Ravi for catching my first Mewtwo for me on my second raid pass that I had. Also, coming up on the 24th. Oh wait, the 24th. So the 26th is Monday, I think. Let's see. I'm lost for days. Yeah, so the 26th is a Monday. Alright, so 26th Monday, the raid pass is from 7 to 7:45 on Monday. Okay, the 24th, Community Day number 2, the second Community Day that we have, will be on Saturday, the 24th, and I have to go to work. I actually start my trip that day, but the Community Day is only for 3 hours. In the Americas and Greenland, it's from 11 a.m. to 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So since I live in Dallas, it's going to be between 1 p.m. to 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. I have to be at the airport by 3:30, so that gives me. I usually leave my place an hour before I have to be at work, so that gives me about an hour and a half to just chill and collect the special Pokemon that's going to be there on Community Day. So what I'll do is I'll just get ready for work a little bit earlier, and then go out for that hour and a half, and then head over to the airport at 2:30, so I can be ready for work. This month's special Community Day Pokemon will be Dratini. So just like last month with the high rate of spawns of Pikachu's, it'll be the same thing for Dratinis. This will be my chance to be able to get my Dragon badge, and also get a good Dragon amount of Dragon Dratini candy, so I can get some more Dragonites. There will be. It hasn't been said if there's going to have a special move like the Pikachu had last month. Pikachu had Surf, so it's unknown if Dratini will have a special move. Alright, you guys, so as I was finished recording and everything like that, I have started editing, then I went in to start get ready for work. Got a text message It's actually a tweet, but I have notifications on the text messages from Twitter to send me a text message anytime Pokemon Go app actually tweets. You can see right here. Definitely right there. So let me read it to you. It says 2 days left until Pokemon Go Community Day. Okay. 2 days left until Pokemon Go Community Day. 2 days left until you can catch a Dratini that can evolve into a Dragonite with Dracometer. So Dratini doesn't have a special move, but once you evolve it, it will have Dracometer, which is, you know, a great move. Let's do a quick. Now, Pokemon Go Hub has done a little research on the difference of having Dracometer on the Dragonite. So they kind of predicted this, and what's it's going to entail. So let's do this real quick. But where's it at? All right. So is Dracometer better than Outrage? Outrage is a 2-bar type of charge attack, and Dracometer will be a 1-bar. Base power is going to be 110 for Outrage and 150 for Dracometer. Energy cost is 50 for Outrage, 100 for Dracometer. Move cooldown is 3.9 for Outrage and 3.6 for Dracometer. DPS, it's a big difference in DPS. 28.21 for Outrage and 41.67 for Outrage. The DPS, which is stab, is another big difference. Almost 17 points. It's 33.8 for Outrage and 50 people for Dracometer. So Dracometer is a stronger type of charge attack. So clearly it is the best. Let's see. There's a whole list on here, so I on here, but like that. But in conclusion, I just skimmed down to it at the conclusion of the actually research between Outrage and Dracometer. Here's what Pokemon Go Hub has to say. Outrage and Dracometer are great moves for Dragonite, and Dracometer will slightly outperform Outrage in some situations. But Outrage is still the best charge attack for Dragonite overall due to several reasons. So they're saying Outrage is the overall winner for several different reasons. It's all on here. I'll leave the link inside the inside this video in the description area, so you can go ahead and read it yourself. But you know, this gives you a chance to have a Dragonite with Dracometer and a different charge move. So there you go. You can decide which one you want to have on your Dragonite. I'm pretty sure it'll be on there, so you can do a fast charge move on there if you need to be. Otherwise, let's go back to the video. Yeah. There'll be 3-hour lures. So you can put out a lure. If you put it out at the last minute, definitely an extra. So you can potentially have 6-hour lure at a spot, you know, for everything. So I definitely probably post up at, you know, at the Fry's on that day, since there's 8 Pokestops right there and 2 gyms. We can put some lures around there and just, you know, walk around and collect a bunch of Dratinis right there. Or I might actually go to the lake, Lake Carolyn. I know there's a group of people who saying that they're going to go down to Lake Carolyn, but you know there's a lot of construction down there. It's going to be a little bit harder to get out of there and head to the airport. But I don't know. I'll figure one out. 3 times the Stardust for the catches, so that's a great bonus. And definitely if you got the if you're gonna put out what's that? If you don't have a lot of Stardust, you know it's a good time to get catch your Stardust and start enjoying that. Oh yeah, I forgot that came out too. But if you also use a star piece, and Boys in the Hood's on too, great movie. But if you use a star piece also during the time, that that adds 0.5 to how much Stardust you're going to get. So with the 3 times Stardust being awarded to you, and you use a star piece, you're potentially getting at least 450 Stardust for that catch, and so on and so on, depending on what level you catch them at for those catches. And it's just not Dratinis that you'll get that Stardust, extra Stardust for all the catches. And there's still no word if there's going to be a shiny Dratini. They've been releasing a lot of shinies lately, out and about. We'll speak about that a little bit later. Some of the events that has passed in a little bit has been, of course, Valentine's Day. They had a little small event, like a 2-day event, 48 hours, from the 12th to the 15th. And what featured that was the Love Disc and Chansey. And they also put out a shiny Love Disc. Right after the Valentine's Day event ended, which ended on the 15th, the Lunar event started. The Lunar New Year event started, which is also considered what we call the Chinese New Year's, and it's the Year of the Dog. And so, what Pokemon Go did is featured the canines of the Pokemon world, not the legendary beasts, but the regular canines that you can catch out in the wild. So Eevee, Growlithe, Poochyena, Electrike, and Snubbull, plus all their evolutions also were out there and about that you could catch. No shinies for them. Actually, Poochyena was ended up being a shiny off of that. Matter of fact, let's just go over, as to date, the night inside the game, the shinies that have been released are Magikarp, which involves in a Gyarados, so you can get a shiny Gyarados. You get Sableye, Pichu, Pikachu, and Raichu. But in order to get a shiny Raichu, you definitely have to have a Pichu hatch as a shiny or catch a shiny Pikachu. A lot of people got a lot of shiny Pikachus on Community Day last month. You also have Duskull, which involves a Dusclops. A lot of people got that for the Halloween event. Shuppet, and which evolves into Bayonet. Once again, Halloween event. Snorunt, which evolves into Galay, Mawali, Absol, which right now the only way to get Absol is by doing the raids. I think it's a level 4 raid, so you definitely need a couple people to do that. I think I got 2 Absols, or maybe 1. I definitely need to get out and get some more of those raids going on. Aron, which evolves into Leron, and Aragon, which is also out there as a level 4 raid. So, but there's a lot of Arons out there. You can definitely catch those out and about. Swabble, and which evolves into Altaria, and you need 400 Swabble candies in order to evolve into Altaria. It's kind of like the Magikarp of Gen 3. So, but there's a lot of Swabbles out there. You don't have to be by a water area, lake or pond or anything like that, river, to catch Swabbles. They're everywhere. Like literally, I catch them on a regular basis no matter and knowing that I have to get 400 candies, I'm definitely trying to catch as many as I can. I think I'm at like 273 candies right now. So, you know, you gotta catch a lot of these swabbles, especially if you don't use the pineapple berry to double your candy. So, like if they're a low level swabble, like under 100, definitely use that pineapple berry to double your candy, so you don't have to catch as many. Also, Poochyena, as stated before, and Mightyena, where you can get it as shinies. And then Love Disc is also a shiny. So there you go as far as the shinies that are in the game right now. I'll leave the list right here so you can see it real quick of all the shinies out there in the game right now that you could possibly find. My homegirl, she saw in one of my videos during the Halloween event, she got a Shuppet. A shiny Shuppet. A shiny Shuppet. Pissed me off. I don't even have a shiny Shuppet. I only have a shiny Magikarp and Pikachu, and that's it. So, also out there, the level 5 raise right now is Rayquaza, or Rayquaza, however you want to pronounce it. Rayquaza. And we'll be around until March 16th, so you have some time to catch that. I do have one. They're kind of far away. Like they're pretty hard to catch. I guess I just haven't got the gist of throwing it as far out as possible to catch one. Or something like that. And plus, the game has been real laggy on my phone. I don't know. I'm gonna have to delete some stuff off my phone to save up some space, and maybe that's helps out for it. Another thing that's been out on the game, and I just remembered really, is that Pokemon Go has provided a way for you to become part of Team Rocket. If you like that, if you want to. Of course, unlike the other items like the clothing and stuff like that that you that are given away for free, you have to buy these items. So hopefully if you want them, you got to use some Pokecoins. So you can get a Team Rocket hat. It's with just 100. I'm looking at the list because I'm not pulling up on the phone. But for both men and women, 100 Pokecoins for the cap. The Rainbow Rocket cap is 400. Or not the cap, but the top. So the top what has is a Team Rocket symbol, which is an R. It's either a red R or it has a rainbow type. So either the regular one or the rainbow one are 400. If you want both, that's 800 Pokecoins right there. The Team Rocket gloves are 50, and Team Rocket and the Rainbow Rocket belts are 100 each. That's for the females. The Rocket skirt is going to be 100 also for the females. Team Rocket and the Rainbow Rocket boots for females are 200. Same thing for the men or the males are 200. The pants for the men are 100 Pokecoins. So all in all, if you want to be fully dressed as a Team Rocket person, as a female, if you collected everything, it's going to be 950 Pokecoins. With the variations, if you collected the variations as also, there's going to be 1,650 Pokecoins. That's a lot of Pokecoins. For the men, it's a little bit cheaper, which is usually the case, right? Men's clothes are usually cheaper than women's clothes out in the real world. But the men's is going to be like 850 Pokecoins if you get everything at least once, and then if you want all of it plus the regular and the rainbow, you're going to spend 1,450 with everything. So I mean, if you really want it, if you like Team Rocket, I did a Team Rocket video back in the day. I'll try to pinpoint it up here. And it was a the Sif Road had actually done an event, and I posted it on my videos also about it. But if you all about, I think I seen one person, actually the guy Team Ravi, who did my Me Too raid. He's the one that I saw that he had the Team Rocket shirt at least. I think he had the pants on too. But hey man, if you're not putting money into the game, at least put your Pokemon into gyms. You can get 50 coins per day. So 2 days and you get the Team Rocket cap if you need. You know what I'm saying? A couple days and you can get a shirt. So that'll put it on there. But I guess a lot of us are using those Pokecoins for incubators and stuff like that. That help us out with hatching or catching Pokemon out there in the wild. So other than that, I guess that's enough for the this week's episode of just giving you what's going on and what's happened in the world of Pokemon Go. Hope you guys are still out there enjoying it. I'm still playing every day, spinning Pokestops, catching Pokemon. Going to the Poke Gym. I'm not doing raids as much. I've been trying to. I did one today. I caught a Whalmer in the Poke Gym in the gym on a raid by myself because he's a level 1. I might do another one sometime if I could get to a gym before I actually have to start getting ready to go to the airport. I leave in about an hour and a half from here, so I'm from Chicago, so I gotta try to edit this real quick in about 15 minutes and then send it on, export it, and hopefully put it onto YouTube before I leave. If not, it'll be on there tonight. So, but anyways, thank you for watching. New episode of just me chilling as a flight attendant coming up, and also hopefully I have my my loot crate boxes. Hopefully they've been delivered to my place, because I'm still all about the Black Panther movement. The movie's awesome. I saw it again last night. That's twice. And I'll probably go see it again. But yeah, I'm looking for my loot crate boxes, which will have the Black Panther stuff. So be lookout for my loot crate review and everything like that. In the meantime, go out there, find a couple swabbles so you can get that Altaria, and then also hopefully you'll get a shiny one. In the meantime, I'm out. I gotta go edit this and then get ready for it. Peace out, you guys. Holla if you hear me.